Waiting for Shelly. I literally just talking to him.
He's gonna ghost you.
All right. Well, I just pinged him. Let's see if he shows up. All right. How's everybody doing this morning?
You good?
I'm doing great.
Good to hear. It's afternoon for you. All right. Okay. Well, let's go ahead and get started. Ludo, I'd love to start with you because you are the black box of development for me, so I don't know exactly what you're working on.
I didn't have much time last week, but actually I created these new pull requests for the indexer and conduit and Algorand SDK to allow the custom consensus in AlgoD. Because I upgraded the Docker images for the Aramid chain, and needed and it still doesn't work. So so I did build new images there. Yeah, and created pull request to the Algorand so that everybody, if they merge it, it would be good for everybody. But they are not merging it for a few years, so I don't think there will be any progress now. But I can share the link if anybody wants to add it, like +1 or something.
Okay. So this is a modification to the current indexer. Is like what exactly is the benefit of it?
The current indexer nor conduit can support the custom consensus protocol. So if this would be merged into the SDK, the conduit and indexer apps, then the custom consensus protocol can be basically achieved. Like Aramid is using this custom consensus to increase the message like this node field length, and probably we will have different consensus also for the staking, like this staking distribution that is on the Algorand. Like I count one Aramid token to be like 1 gram of gold, so we don't want to pay like 2 grams of gold to be participated in the consensus rewards. So
Gotcha. What do you think the chances are that they're going to accept this?
I don't care. Like we got our images, and it would be good for everybody if they just merge it. But I think they have like a bigger vision there, that the consensus or conduit should load this consensus protocol from the AlgoD, not from the configuration, like next to the because you change the consensus by basically providing this consensus JSON file with the AlgoD. And if you like this way that is implemented at the moment is that you have to ship this consensus JSON with the AlgoD and indexer, but technically it would be better if they load this consensus file from the AlgoD, right? And I think
Gotcha.
there is already some preparation for this, but they still didn't do it. So I'm just pushing them like, Oh, please do finish it finally after 5 years. So,
Gotcha.
oh yeah, but meanwhile, I've got like these Docker images at work, so it's okay for me.
Cool.
And this is basically also the preparation for the Urto to be onboarded to the Aramid, and and what else? Daniel was sick, so um, some tasks like we have still few few transactions to be resolved, which are already quite old now. The
Okay.
recent transactions all are bridged well, to my knowledge, from what I've seen, and I checked. Uh, so I think we have only some issues with some historical transactions, but yeah. And I want this to be like the 4 eyes to check it. So Daniel basically prepares the list, and then we sign. Uh, yeah. So
Cool.
this is waiting on Daniel there. So like everything should be kind of working.
Okay. I think I'm going to be talking to Daniel later today. He's been sick and everything. So he messaged me this morning, said he's back. So I'm going to be talking to him
Yeah,
about just
he's back on track. So yeah.
cool. But yeah, so I think I'm talking to him later today. Hopefully
He
about
was even in the
things.
hospital. Like,
Yeah, was he really?
I don't
Oh,
know.
that
Mm-hmm.
sucks. But yeah, so he messaged me this morning, said he's back, ready to go. So I'm going to talk to him as well about just like the future of bridging and things like that. So I'm excited to see what he has to say.
Mm-hmm.
Magical. Um, Zarmian.
I don't know. I don't know if I have like a real update. What am I working on?
Any VOI wallet stuff?
I'm yeah. I'm working on getting a new release out. Um, and I ran into um, a problem that I didn't realize that iOS doesn't allow users to select like if a deep link matches multiple applications, then it doesn't allow the user to select which application to open in. So like on Android, it gives you like a menu and it shows you like all the applications and you can set a default app, but iOS just picks one. So um, it explains a lot because I noticed that Para had done some like workarounds where they had like a custom Para deep link URI for Wallet Connect, and I didn't know why they did that, and now I understand why they did that. So I've made changes to the wallet, but I need to I need to figure out how to deal um, with the you know with dApps essentially. So I'm either going to have to make a library like the Paraconnect or the DFly Connect library, or submit something to Wallet Connect to get added to their menu. So
It would be the
those are
best if this liquid out is integrated somehow. Like this liquid out should solve all the issues here, right?
I don't know what the deal is with Liquid Auth. I haven't really looked
Like
into it.
liquid out is just the protocol how to like something like the wallet connect, like how to route the traffic and um, deliver it, like how to subscribe for the things and how to request the signatures and stuff like this, to my knowledge. But I have not integrated in yet to the iWallet.
Yeah,
But
and the challenge is like the applications will all have to implement it as well. So it just like a chicken and egg
yeah, but
issue.
the liquid out is already integrated with the user lead, if I understand correctly. So it should be quite simple for applications just to integrate with it.
Oh, that would be good then. Yeah, so that could work.
So has anybody used Liquid Auth yet? That we know of?
Hey, my buddy. Hey, you. Hey, buddy.
Is that for me, Shelly? Hey, buddy, how are you?
That's my dog. He's like saying hi.
Anyway, but has anybody used Liquid Auth yet that we know of? This is another protocol that has tons of promise that nobody actually implements.
Like we need some standards to do this and not do it through the Wallet Connect, because Wallet Connect is not the best, right? It's centralized.
Yeah, I agree.
So and Liquid Out is the next best choice.
Do you have a link for the current status of Liquid Auth, Ludo?
No, I would have to search
Where would you search?
on the GitHub of Algorand Foundation, probably.
Yeah. Here I can put a link in the chat. I just found it.
No, they actually have a website called liquidauth.com.
And there was a commit an hour ago, so it's active.
Cool. All right. Neat.
Yes, maybe that's the way to go.
Deep dive. Well, it's actually pretty well thought about too. The documentation shows up in mobile view. That's neat for me. But anyway, cool. The thanks for the suggestion, Ludo. Because if we can get away from Wallet Connect, and since VOI Wallet's connected to both Algorand and VOI natively, I think that'd be pretty cool to be like the first wallet to actually truly implement it.
Yeah, that would be really cool. Well then, challenge accepted.
Neat. Cool. Shelly, welcome.
Hey, good morning.
Good morning.
Just, so it's been a week or two. You know, I didn't make the last one. This is, so updates since last week on my end. So last week we started doing the UI integration for DarkFi, and so that was a process of taking our prototypes, and then call hooking up the back end or whatever. But I did do some like some for I think final updates to the contracts, which make everything work a lot better. It's a lot cleaner implementation. And then went the main objective was to prepare for a beta, the DarkFi beta, which is like a full on what you're gonna see when we do the main launch. But it uses the funny money, but familiar funny money, the same like token names as we're gonna have on the main launch with live price tracking, and all of the works except for no monetary value, and that was scheduled for today. So I think we have all of the main functions: deposit, withdraw, borrow, repay, liquidation, and you can it's working the way it's supposed to. So we're entering a feedback, a period where we're waiting for the audit to clear, and let's see, yeah. So yesterday I set up this. Well, one of the things I did was when I was working like early in, I think in the last part of after we got our first report from the audit, there was a concern regarding like the price management, so I implemented a Oracle, like a price Oracle system, and rules for contracts. That's not like bloated, like from what I've seen in other like libraries. So it's yeah. So two things there, and yeah. So just sitting pretty, you know. Everything is all the things delivered. Um, yeah, that's it.
Awesome. Well,
Yeah, oh, sorry.
I look
There's gonna
forward.
be.
Okay, go
Oh,
for it.
sorry. Yeah, I think over like since last week there's been like a RSVP process for like participating in the DuckFi beta. There will be like there'll be rewards and achievements and all that jazz. I don't know if anyone here has signed up, but we've talked about it internally. Make it worthwhile.
Awesome. That's really cool. Anything else that you've been working on?
No, I think in the last week or two it's just been that, and no. uh, I've I'm like I haven't been feeling too well, last this probably for at least a week. Just gotta
Well,
gotta get back up to 100% here.
yeah, I hope. Yeah, definitely need to get better. Taco, welcome. He jumped up, but not say anything now. Good to see you. By the way, you're not talking. You're on mute, but maybe you can't talk right now.
Hey, oh,
Oh,
sorry,
there you
I was trying to do something. I didn't want to bother you guys, but just want to jump up and let you guys know that we changed the name of the prediction platform to
Oh,
Foresight.bet.
nice.
So when you go there, it's just going to say that the domain was recently purchased. So don't get your panties in a bunch. We're working on it. We're not going to try to sell you anything. We're not going to hype it. We're going to hype it up a little bit, but we're not trying to fucking sell you tokens. We're not trying to do a pre-sale. We're not trying to get your money. We just want you to come use the product when it launches. So yeah, I think it's a really cool name, Foresight. So
Is it for,
we brainstormed for a very long time. We came up with down bad to start, and then that kind of didn't. The reception wasn't very good by the downbad.farm people on Algo, so we decided to switch lanes and brainstorm for a couple days, and we came up with Foresight. And I think it's funny how Mazza says, "Oh, foreskin." No, it's Foresight. But no, just want to let you guys know that I don't really do spaces too much anymore. But I'm around. I'm building. I'm working on crypto stuff. So eventually we will
cool.
have a prediction platform on VOI, and then hopefully many other chains after that.
Awesome. Well, I am
So
now
just go
following you
follow
on
our
Twitter.
go follow our X and stay tuned for updates. I'll let you guys know something when we have something to test out.
Awesome. Well, cool. Welcome back, Taco. You've been missed.
Well, Shelly missed me so much that he came to Iowa to see me. So that was pretty
Nice.
special. I loved it. Appreciate that, Shelly. You're amazing.
Amazing.
I hope you enjoyed your swag bag, Shelly. Did you like it?
Oh yeah, I got all kinds of swag. Dora's tacos, and my people in Colorado are gonna know what Dora's tacos is. Like, nice shirt, you know.
Just remember, what happens at Dora's stays at Dora's.
Yep, it's good stuff. I think I recommend going to. I recommend making the pilgrimage to Dora's Tacos.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the bet to do, and I'll be there.
Well, we're getting close. We're at, I think it's 1 voice, 7 GM. So we're getting close.
My prediction is that there'll be like a prediction market for when GM gets 1-to-1, and
There very well could be. We'll see how long it takes to launch this product. I'm in no rush. I told WebDev we don't want any exploits, and we definitely want a good testing group to make sure that we don't have exploits, because that could be really the only thing that would make us fail, in my opinion, other than not being able to generate enough users. But if we're not trying to sell anything and we just make predictions that work, and you can use USDC, Algo, VOI, whatever, I don't see why it wouldn't work. So we'll see. But yeah, I could see all sorts of predictions.
Amazing. Well, keep up the good work. Who's working on with you?
Web dev. And I couldn't believe that he agreed. I just asked him, I was like, hey, you interested in building a prediction platform with me? And he's like, yes. And here we are, about
Nice.
a month and a half later. So keep
Awesome.
going.
When do you think it'll be the beta will be available?
Not gonna tell you anything. I have no idea. I'm not gonna push web dev on this. He's working on it, and eventually we'll have something.
Wonderful. All right. Well, keep up the good work on that.
Thanks a lot. Appreciate it.
All right.
I'm
Actually,
just here to. I want to listen to what else is going on in VOI.
sounds good. Thanks, Taco. So update on House of VOI. We started working with the logo and the the brand design last week. Hopefully have that wrapped up this by Friday. Meeting with the new dev team, the dev and design team that's going to work on UI UX, and then the WebGL interface, so it feels more like a game-like on the front end. So I'm really stoked about that. Benedict has joined the team to help with on the product side and work with Zarmian on just figuring out things, the roadmap, and what things to work on next, and hopefully some actually development as well. The Puerto Rican hackathon has been scheduled, and people have got their tickets to come here. As you all know, my hackathons are very much more not big; they're small. So it's pretty much this is Zarmian and Shelly coming out, and then me, and then maybe one more person coming out to my house here in Puerto Rico, and we're gonna hack for the entire weekend to actually crush some stuff out. Zarmian has been working on one of the things that we did with House of VOI is kind of hit the reset button and start from scratch. And the reason for that is because we learned a lot, and rather than keep on building from what it is, it's actually time to take a step back and restart with the mindset of the normie and the idea of like the House of VOI app. And Zarmian has actually deployed the first version of that. It still has a lot of issues, but it is deployed, and we can actually start testing on it. But the idea here is that the connecting, the logging in is just an extremely smooth process and feels like a regular web application. And we got a great start. And you'll be able to connect to your Google account, connect with an email, do what you want, and you'll automatically start being able to play. And we've already implemented the the Coinbase embedded wallet as the primary way to generate your House of VOI wallet. So that's pretty cool. But once we actually get the profile stuff done, the next step is to get the referral platform figured out, and then the people that have already been actually playing and been able to help, we're gonna give them all 5 referral links to be able to add more people, and they'll be able to actually earn rewards on what the volume is of the people they invite. So it's still going to be pretty very exclusive. Like I said, each person is going to only be 5, and I'm only going to give the access to the people that are actively playing, not people that played before and haven't done anything. So if you're listening to this, actively play, so that you can get your 5 referrals. Our goal is to actually get to a point. And for Thanksgiving weekend, for it to be the next, what I call the next traffic spike or traction spike, that we can actually show that people really like it. Another tournament, another thing like that, where we're hopefully going to be rolling out a new type of slot game that has more bells and whistles, like progressive jackpots and bonuses and free play and things like that. And that's kind of how you're going to be able to earn your what you're going to earn for inviting people and also actually playing itself. So pretty jazzed about everything. Friday, I'm talking to another compliance person, a potential member to join the team, and see exactly what's because I think we all know this is not going to be just your traditional crypto casino. Like, the idea is that this is a true blue real casino with real certifications and licenses to make sure that we can actually participate in the real world. But things are going really well, as always, and anybody knows me, I always want to go things go faster. But this is what I'm working on. I think that is the final thing. Is anybody has any questions or anything, you can shoot it in the chat here or jump up. I can answer them for you. But overall, pretty jazzed about everything.
Unrelated to that, I forgot to mention that VOI Wallet was open sourced this week, so the source code's available. If anybody's interested in tearing it apart or taking a look or forking it and doing something else with it, I'll put a link to that in the chat.
Amazing. Yeah, that's Taco. That was the joke that I was running with for a while. Is that Zarmian released an iOS wallet like a couple of days after you jetted. I was like, he should have just waited one more week and he'd been good to go. Got his iOS wallet.
So with VOI Wallet, I think it deploys to Android and iOS. Is that right? Or is it different? Okay.
It's written in React Native, so it can be deployed anywhere React Native can be deployed, which so far I've only done Android and iOS, and then it'll work on Mac OS with a because you can install iOS apps on Mac OS.
Awesome. All right, guys. Well, if there's no other questions, we're going to jet. And Shelly, I'm going to grab some time for you right away, and then Zarmian probably will with you as well if I can get done with Shelly before 10 o'clock, because I think that's when you start your next meeting, right?
Yeah, but I'll be free after 11:15ish. I'm usually free for a while.
All right, cool. All right, guys. Enjoy your day.